Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. Not much news this week considering Japan recently had DBT10 released and had their WGP. All we got were Felterosa's new support and one new Keter Sanctuary card in DSS-05. Night Sky Searing Divertimento or Tread while on rear guard lets you pay one counter blast, and putting another rear guard in the same column as her into your soul at the end of the battle she boosted while you have a Felterosa Vanguard to draw a card. Dietland found herself a new best friend that feeds her the souls of their friends. Traumery of Grazing Hands Ross with a when place on rear guard that isn't from your hand and have a Felterosa Vanguard makes you stand all of your rear guards in the same column as her and she gets 5k power. And while on rear guard you can have her get 5k power when she attacks. But she's placed to the bottom of your deck at the end of that battle. It's like Bushiroad didn't learn their lesson with Steam Maiden Melaman TikTok worker. You're meant to use her 5k power bonus so that Ortrid would put her into your soul instead of going back to the deck. Rondo of Plenilune Felterosa has the dress up ability that also regards her as Rondo of Eventide Moon Felterosa. While on Vanguard during your turn, all your ghost type units in the front row get 10k power if your soul has a grade 3 Felterosa card. And once per turn while on Vanguard, you can pay one counter blast to give her 2 once per turn auto abilities that lets you call a grade 3 normal ghost type unit or a grade 3 Felterosa that you reveal on your drive check, then she gets an extra drive check. Huge upgrade from her original counterpart. Not only does your ghost types get 10k power, but you only have to pay one counter blast if you ever want to do up to 5 attacks in one turn. Despite all that, the fact that a vampire is celebrating a holiday based on the resurrection of Jesus Christ is still funny. Finally, Divine Knight of Deeply Laid Stratagems Sagis, while on rear guard or guardian circle gets 10k power and shields if your opponent drives or damage checks a trigger. And once per turn while on rear guard, you look at the top of your deck. When he attacks, then either put it on top of your deck or into your soul. Then you can pay one counter blast to increase this unit's power the same power as your opponent's Vanguard if it has 14k or more power, and you can remove an over trigger in your drop zone to give one of your other front row units 15k power. Bushiroad must have heard the nickname I gave this types of cards and truly created an anti-trigger unit. Not only does it have the standard 10k power and shields when your opponent gets a trigger, it also now copies whatever power your opponent's Vanguard had if they indeed got a damage trigger. And unlike the previous anti-trigger units, this has the added bonus of letting you look at the top card of your deck for free. Guess I know what is the best unit to withstand with Lightthegria's ability from now on. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how this video should just have been a card of the day segment.